I mean, do you see any traction in conversions in hospitality in particular?
Yeah, I think so. I think, listen, the latest and greatest in technology is we all talk about it, especially AI, and it's there, it's important, but I don't know if it's quite caught on completely yet. For us, a lot of times we want to use, for instance, AI around the support system that we do, so call center, networks, things like that. But it's very difficult to do it because there's a cost model there that doesn't always work. So I think we talk about all the latest and greatest. And sometimes, to be honest with you, some hoteliers just don't want that. They want to keep it simplified. I look back at times where I've bought vehicles that are almost too smart and they're a pain in the neck. You go back to the old days where you roll the window down. A lot of people realize that that was a lot easier for me. I didn't have as many headaches. And I think there's a lot of that in hospitality where people are afraid to change because I've got it, it works. Why change the model? And on the flip side of that, you do have a lot of hospitality guys that have, cutting edge technology people that are involved with their brand that are really pushing. And they're pushing and they want the latest and greatest on things. But there are still those that don't. And I think you have to be able to juggle that and figure out what they want, what they don't want, because as you push the envelope, there's expenses involved in that. And some of these hoteliers don't want that. They're worried about heads and beds. We're supposed to worry about the technology. And sometimes when you put a little too much on them, there's problems when that happens. And nobody wants the problems. Nobody wants the headaches. So it's a challenge for, I think, all of us.
Okay.